Hi, welcome back to our time topic for the grade 2 math. So I'm going to teach you about half past and the quarter past and the difference between the AM and the PM. So I'm going to start with half past. How do you identify half past in every time? So like here, you see our hour hand is pointing here at 6, and the minute our minute hand is pointing here at 6, and then the hour hand is pointing here at 1. So this means it's 1:30. So you write it down like this: 1:30 in words, and then in numbers you write it like 1 and then the dots here and then 30, like this. This is how I write 1:30. Always remember to put these tiny dots in between the hours and the minutes. And then let's do another example. Erase here. Then it's pointing at 2 here. So it's now 2:30. Then you write it like this: 2 and then the dots between. Always put these 2 dots here. 2:30. And then another example. Our hand is pointing at 4. It's 4:30 now. So you say 4 4:30, like this. Always put these 2 dots in between the hours and the minutes. So this is how you call the half past in every hours here in our face of the clock here. So let me give you another example. Say it's pointing here at 8. Our hour hand is pointing here at 8. So it's 8:30. You see, like this. So you write it like 8 0 dot 3 0, like this, 8:30. So basically this is how you write your half past each and every time. So let's move on to the quarter past. So I'm going to erase this. Right. So our quarter past, it will look like okay. See, the minute hand is pointing here at 12. Sorry, I mean the hour hand. Hour hand is pointing at 12 here. And then the minute hand is pointing at 3 here. So this is, see, so this is 3:15. So 3:15, you write it like this: your 3 here, and always put these 2 dots in between the hours and the minutes, and then you write 1, 5, 15 like this. That's 3:15. And then we do another example. The minute hand is pointing at, the minute hand is still pointing at 3, and then the hour hand is pointing at 2. Our time is 2:15. So you write it like this: 2, our 2 dots here, and then 15, like this. This is 2:15. Let's do another example together. Erase here, and it's pointing here at 4. What time is it? Yes, it's 4:15. So you write it like this: 4, our 2 dots here, and then 15 here, 1, 5. So this is the 3, the 2, and the 4. These are the hours, and then these 15 numbers to your right here, these are minutes. So always put these 2 dots in between the hours and the minutes. So basically that's how you define the 4:15. So let's move on. Now we move on to the difference between the AM and the PM. So our minute hand is pointing here at 12, and the minute hand is pointing here at 9. So remember, we did the o'clocks and the 4:15 and the 30:30. So for now, you can identify if it's 9 o'clock, if it's 9:30, if it's 9:15. So here it's 9 o'clock. As you can see, the minute hand is pointing at 9, the hour hand is pointing at 12. It means it's 9 o'clock. So let's write our 9 o'clock here. 9, 0, 0. Like this, it's 9 o'clock. Okay, let me write it this other side, more space. Nine dot dot 0 and 0. So it's 9 o'clock. So this is 9 o'clock in the morning. So if it's 9 o'clock in the morning, we put AM like this, AM, because it's in the morning. So if it's in the morning, it starts from 12 midnight, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. That's in the morning. So when you're writing, let's say like 9 o'clock here, it's in the morning. So you say 9 o'clock AM, like this. If it's another example, let's say it's 8 o'clock, like this. it's 8 o'clock. Let's say write our 8 o'clock here, our 8 here, the dots, and then our minutes, because it's in the morning, so you put AM. So whenever it's in the morning, you always put the AM. Let's do another example. Our hour hand is pointing at 9, and then our minute hand is pointing at 6. Remember, we did the half past, so as you can tell here, it's 9:30 AM. So you write it like this: 9:30 AM, like this. You see, it's perfect like this. So this is how you write your AM each and every time. So let's move on to our PM. Our minute hand is pointing at 12. Our hour hand is pointing at 1. So if it's like this, remember it's 1 o'clock. It's in the afternoon now. So you write it like 1:00 PM. Like this. You see? Perfect, like this. So this is how you write your 1 o'clock PM, because it's in the afternoon. Let's say it's pointing at 6. So it's 6 o'clock in the afternoon. So you write your 6:00 PM. Like this. See? Perfect. So this is how you write your time in AM and then in PM. If it's in the morning, you always put the AM. If it's in the afternoon, you always put the PM. Don't forget to put the PM like this, and don't forget to put the AM, because that's how you differentiate if it's in the morning or it's in the afternoon. So that's all for today. Up until we meet again. Thank you. Bye.